Imagine the bustling streets of Mogi das Cruzes, a city just outside São Paulo, Brazil. Among the chaos and rhythm of the city, a young boy plays football barefoot, his dazzling footwork drawing cheers from friends and neighbors. That boy was Neymar da Silva Santos Jr., and little did anyone know he was destined to become one of the brightest stars football has ever seen. How well do you know your footballers? Welcome to my channel. If today is your first time coming across my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up, and go ahead to tell us the next footballer you would want to know more about historically. Neymar was born into a humble family on February 5th, 1992. His father, Neymar Sr., was a former footballer whose career was cut short, but he became Neymar's first coach, guiding him with passion and discipline. His mother, Nadine, was the backbone of the family, working tirelessly to support their dreams. By the time Neymar was just 6 years old, his talent was undeniable. His dribbling skills, vision, and creativity were well beyond his years. His family moved to São Vicente, where Neymar began playing for local teams, showing flashes of brilliance that caught the eye of scouts. At the age of 11, Neymar joined the youth academy of Santos FC, one of Brazil's most storied football clubs, the same club that had produced the great Pelé. It was here that Neymar honed his craft, dazzling teammates and coaches alike with his ability to dance past defenders as if they were cones on a training pitch. But the road wasn't always easy. Neymar's family struggled financially. His father took on extra jobs to fund Neymar's training and travels. Yet, even during the toughest times, Neymar never stopped dreaming. He would often tell his parents, "One day, I'll make you proud. I'll be one of the best in the world." By the time he was 17, Neymar was no longer just a promising talent. He was a national sensation. In 2009, he made his professional debut for Santos FC. In that same year, he scored his first professional goal, a moment that marked the beginning of a legendary career. The next few years were a blur of success. Neymar became the face of Brazilian football, leading Santos to their first Copa Libertadores title in nearly 50 years in 2011, a feat that drew comparisons to Pelé. His electrifying style, a mix of street football flair and clinical finishing, captivated fans worldwide. But this was just the beginning. Neymar wasn't destined to be just a Brazilian hero. He had his sights set on conquering the world stage, and soon, Europe would come calling. In 2011, at just 19 years old, Neymar Jr. received his first Ballon d'Or nomination while playing for Santos FC in Brazil. This recognition marked a significant milestone in his burgeoning career, highlighting his exceptional talent on the global stage. It was the summer of 2013. Neymar Jr., already a household name in Brazil, was at the center of a fierce tug-of-war between Europe's biggest clubs. Real Madrid and Barcelona, two of football's most iconic rivals, were vying for the signature of the Brazilian Prodigy. After much speculation, Neymar chose the Catalan giants, the fee. A staggering 57.1 million euros, shrouded in controversy, but reflective of his immense value. When Neymar arrived at Camp Nou, he stepped into a team already filled with stars, including Lionel Messi, arguably the greatest player of all time. The pressure was immense, but Neymar embraced it with the same flair and joy he had shown at Santos. In 2014, Barcelona completed the trio that would go down in history as one of the deadliest attacking forces in football. Messi, Suarez, and Neymar, MSN. The chemistry was instant. Neymar's pace, trickery, and creativity complemented Messi's genius and Suarez's predatory instincts perfectly. Together, they redefined attacking football. The 2014-15 season was Neymar's breakout year in Europe. He scored 39 goals in all competitions, including decisive strikes in Barcelona's historic Champions League campaign. In the final against Juventus, Neymar scored in injury time to seal a 3-1 victory, clinching the treble, La Liga, Copa del Rey, and Champions League. In a recent interview, Neymar Jr. revealed that Lionel Messi attempted to persuade him to remain at FC Barcelona before his transfer to Paris Saint-Germain, PSG. Neymar shared that Messi, along with Luis Suarez, approached him to discuss the possibility of staying at Barcelona, emphasizing that staying would offer Neymar the chance to win everything with the club, including the Ballon d'Or. Despite Messi's efforts, Neymar ultimately decided to join PSG in 2017, a move that surprised many in the football world. Neymar cited personal reasons and the opportunity to take on a new challenge as key factors in his decision to leave Barcelona. This revelation highlights the close relationship between Neymar and Messi during their time together at Barcelona, as well as the strong bond they continue to share. It also underscores the challenges players face when making career decisions, balancing personal aspirations with the influence of teammates and mentors. Fans will forever remember Neymar's dazzling performances in the quarterfinals against PSG. Barcelona overturned a first-leg deficit with a 6-1 win at Camp Nou, a game immortalized by Neymar's 2 goals and a last-minute assist to Sergi Roberto. While Neymar thrived on the pitch, his life off it was filled with headlines. From sponsorship deals with brands like Nike and Red Bull to appearances in music videos, Neymar became a global superstar. However, controversies were never far behind, including legal battles over his transfer fee to Barcelona and accusations of diving on the pitch. In 2017, during FC Barcelona's pre-season tour in the United States, a training ground incident occurred between Neymar Jr. and new signing Nelson Semedo. The altercation was reportedly sparked when Neymar executed a nutmeg on Semedo during a training session, a move that Semedo found humiliating. Following this incident, tensions escalated, leading to a physical confrontation between the two players. Semedo later explained that the altercation was a normal training situation and he did not hold any ill feelings towards Neymar. He acknowledged that Neymar was going through a difficult period as there was speculation about his potential departure from the club. Semedo emphasized that the incident did not affect him significantly, as he had the support of his teammates and friends. Despite the on-field clash, both players maintained a professional relationship, and the incident did not appear to have a lasting impact on their interactions within the team. But Neymar's love for the game and his ability to entertain never waned. As he himself said, "I'm not a robot, I'm an artist on the field." In 2017, Neymar shocked the footballing world by leaving Barcelona for Paris Saint-Germain. The fee? €222 million, the largest transfer in football history. PSG aimed to make Neymar the face of their project, helping them dominate French football and win the elusive Champions League. Neymar adapted quickly to life in Paris. He formed a formidable partnership with Kylian Mbappé and Edinson Cavani, scoring and assisting at a blistering rate. However, injuries plagued his time at PSG, often sidelining him during crucial Champions League matches. While Neymar made headlines in club football, his performances for the Brazilian national team were equally significant. At the 2014 FIFA World Cup, hosted in Brazil, Neymar carried the hopes of a nation on his shoulders. He dazzled in the group stage, scoring 4 goals. But his dream was cut short in the quarterfinals when he suffered a back injury against Colombia. Without Neymar, Brazil fell to a humiliating 7-1 defeat against Germany in the semifinals. Neymar's redemption came 2 years later at the 2016 Rio Olympics. Leading Brazil's U23 team, Neymar scored the decisive penalty in the final against Germany, securing Brazil's first Olympic gold medal in football. In the 2022 World Cup, Neymar tied Pelé's record as Brazil's all-time leading scorer. Although Brazil fell short of glory, Neymar's place in Brazilian football history was cemented. As of today, Neymar's legacy is one of flair, creativity, and passion. He is a player who embodies the spirit of Brazilian football, with a mix of joy and audacity that few can replicate. While critics debate his consistency and focus, Neymar's influence on the game, both on and off the pitch, is undeniable. From the streets of Mogi das Cruzes to the grandest stages of football, Neymar Jr.'s journey is a tale of talent, ambition, and resilience. And as his story continues to unfold, one thing is certain. Neymar will always be remembered as one of football's most electrifying stars. In his debut season, 2017-18, Neymar formed a devastating trio with Edinson Cavani and Kylian Mbappé. He scored 28 goals and provided 16 assists in just 30 appearances across all competitions. His flair, creativity and goal-scoring ability helped PSG dominate domestically, winning Ligue 1, the Coupe de France and the Coupe de la Ligue. However, his first season was cut short due to a metatarsal injury in February 2018, which ruled him out for the remainder of the campaign and raised concerns about his long-term fitness. Wondering why he hasn't won a Ballon d'Or? Well, despite PSG's domestic dominance, the Champions League remained elusive, and Neymar's European journey with the club was marked by both brilliance and heartbreak. 2018-19 season. Another metatarsal injury saw Neymar miss crucial Champions League matches, including PSG's shocking round of 16 exit against Manchester United. Neymar was also involved in controversies, such as publicly criticizing referees and clashing with the media, which led to suspensions and fines. 2019-20 season. This year was Neymar's most successful European campaign with PSG. Fully fit and motivated, Neymar played a pivotal role in leading PSG to their first ever Champions League final. His standout performances against Atalanta and RB Leipzig in the knockout stages showcased his ability to turn games single-handedly. However, in the final against Bayern Munich, PSG fell short, losing 1-0. Neymar was visibly emotional after the match, as the dream of European glory slipped away. 2020-21 and beyond. Injuries continued to plague Neymar, often keeping him out of key fixtures. Despite moments of brilliance, including standout performances against Barcelona and Bayern Munich in the 2021 Champions League, PSG's European campaigns ended in disappointment. One of the defining narratives of Neymar's PSG career has been his persistent injuries. From recurring metatarsal fractures to hamstring strains, Neymar has missed over 100 games for PSG since his arrival. These absences have not only affected PSG's chances in key matches, but also fueled criticism of Neymar's commitment and fitness regimen. Neymar's early years at PSG were also marred by internal conflicts, most notably with Edinson Cavani. Disputes over penalty-taking duties and perceived favoritism towards Neymar created a rift within the squad. Over time, the arrival of Kylian Mbappé shifted the dynamics, and Neymar developed a strong on-pitch partnership with the French star. Neymar Jr.'s departure from Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, in August 2023 was influenced by several factors. During his tenure at PSG, Neymar faced multiple injuries that significantly limited his playing time. Notably, a severe cruciate ligament tear kept him sidelined for the entire 2023-24 season, leading to a total of only 1 goal and 3 assists in 7 appearances over his 2-year contract. Paris Saint-Germain underwent a strategic overhaul, with new management signaling a shift in team composition. The club's decision not to renew contracts for key players, including Sergio Ramos and Lionel Messi, indicated a move towards restructuring the squad. Neymar was informed that he was not part of the team's plans for the upcoming season, prompting him to seek opportunities elsewhere. Neymar's decision to leave PSG was influenced by a combination of personal injury challenges, the club's strategic direction, and financial considerations. leading him to explore new opportunities in his career. Neymar's contract with Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia was financially lucrative, reportedly earning him nearly £200 million over 18 months. However, his tenure was marred by injuries, including a ruptured ACL and a hamstring injury, which limited his playtime. The contract was mutually terminated, and Neymar expressed his gratitude towards the fans and the club before potentially returning to his boyhood club, Santos. There were speculations about Neymar's potential return to Barcelona. However, discussions between the clubs did not progress, and Barcelona's manager, Xavi, was reportedly not keen on re-signing Neymar, leading to the failure of the transfer talks. Neymar Jr.'s career at Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia was relatively brief and largely defined by injury struggles. He joined the club in August 2023 for a reported €90 million, making it the biggest transfer in the history of the Saudi Pro League at the time. However, his stint at Al Hilal was plagued by a severe cruciate ligament tear shortly after his arrival, which sidelined him for the entire 2023-24 season. As a result, Neymar made only 7 appearances for Al Hilal, contributing just 1 goal and 3 assists during his time at the club. The injuries significantly limited his playing time, and despite the high expectations that came with his signing, Neymar was unable to make the impact many had hoped for. His contract, which was supposed to run for 2 years, was mutually terminated in January 2025 after Neymar's persistent injury woes. The termination of his contract marked the end of a short-lived and financially costly spell in Saudi Arabia, with Al Hilal reportedly paying £10.5 million per game for Neymar's services. Following his departure from Al Hilal, Neymar is expected to return to his boyhood club, Santos, in Brazil. This return to Santos represents a new chapter for Neymar as he looks to rebuild his career after a difficult period in Saudi Arabia. As Neymar continues his career, his legacy is already secure as one of the most talented and influential players of his generation. With over 400 career goals and countless highlights, Neymar has inspired millions of fans worldwide. Yet questions remain: can Neymar finally lead PSG to Champions League glory? Which obvious he did not. Will he cement his place as Brazil's greatest ever player by winning a World Cup? Not certain yet. Neymar Jr. has had an incredible career, but despite his immense talent and several strong seasons, he has never won the Ballon d'Or. One of the key reasons for this is the dominance of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, who were the 2 leading contenders for the award for over a decade. Their consistent performances and remarkable achievements during Neymar's peak years made it extremely difficult for anyone else to claim the award. Neymar found himself in a generation where the Ballon d'Or was largely a battle between these 2 footballing giants, and this made it tough for him to break through. Additionally, Neymar's early years, when he was first nominated for the Ballon d'Or in 2011, were spent playing at Santos in Brazil. Historically, players based outside of Europe's top leagues have struggled to win the prestigious award, as European football has higher visibility and competition. Neymar's exceptional performances with Santos earned him a spot in the top 10 that year. But playing in Brazil meant that he wasn't always under the same spotlight as his European-based peers. Injuries have also played a significant role in Neymar's failure to win the Ballon d'Or. Over the years, he has had several major injuries that kept him sidelined during crucial moments of the season, especially during the latter stages of the Champions League. In particular, his injuries in the 2017-18 and 2018-19 seasons cost him valuable time on the field when it mattered most, preventing him from making a lasting impact in key matches and tournaments. Team success and individual glory are often intertwined when it comes to the Ballon d'Or, and while Neymar has been brilliant, he has sometimes been overshadowed by teammates or rivals. For example, during his time at Barcelona, Neymar played in the formidable MSN trio alongside Messi and Luis Suarez. While he was a vital contributor, Messi often took the spotlight as the team's leader. Similarly, at PSG, Neymar has shared the limelight with other superstars like Kylian Mbappé, which has sometimes made it harder for him to stand out as the sole focal point of his team. Moreover, Neymar has yet to win a major international title, like the World Cup, which remains one of the biggest factors in winning the Ballon d'Or. Although Neymar has enjoyed success with Brazil in the Copa America 2013 and 2019, and the Olympics 2016, the absence of a World Cup victory has likely hindered his chances of securing the prestigious award. Finally, Neymar's consistency has occasionally been questioned. While he has had moments of brilliance, his level of performance hasn't always been as sustained or influential as that of Messi or Ronaldo over the course of an entire season. Neymar's style of play, which is heavily reliant on flair and creativity, often leads to inconsistent periods, which has meant that he hasn't always been able to maintain the type of year-round dominance needed to win the Ballon d'Or. Whatever the future holds, one thing is certain: Neymar's story is far from over, and the world will continue to watch, captivated by his talent and charisma. Thank you for watching. Kindly like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comment below. Tell us the next footballer you would want to know more about historically. See you in our next video.